Good afternoon, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's garage, Kildare, Dublin Road, Kildare Town, www.hondacentre.ie and 045 531 000. Good afternoon, how are you? I'm just showing you here, this is 1.6, this is a generic video for 1.6 diesel sport Honda Civics. So this is just to give you an idea on spec. So this video might be posted under different adverts of cars with different colours, but it's just to give you an idea. That's exactly the spec that comes in a 1.6 sport. So we'd always have these cars available. They're probably one of the best selling specs in the 1.6 diesel Civic at the moment. So we'd always have ones on demo, we always have brand new ones as well. So just I'm going to give you a quick rundown on spec. I only have about 6 minutes or so, so I'll probably fly through a lot of stuff, but they're definitely one of my favourite cars at the moment. They're an absolute scream to drive. There's nice power in them, they return high fuel efficiencies, very low on road tax. Great package. I actually think these are going to be really strong second-hand value cars in the next couple of years. This is the 1.6 diesel engine that Honda, I'm just going to drop down this for a sec. Honda have really gone, I suppose, into a level of fuel efficiency that's miles ahead of anything else. And we sell a few different types of cars here through our group, and this is definitely easily the most fuel efficient car in this segment. Actually, one of the most fuel efficient, full stop, out of every type of car we do. They've spent a lot of time on reducing friction internally in the engine, and also even things like underneath the cars are fully flat with the plastic covers to stop air getting trapped in areas. And then after that, what you'll also have is small things like these rear fins along the back, and they've actually changed shape on them once just to make sure that they actually get there was an angle basically that they were unhappy with, so they changed the angle on it just to increase how the air travelled over it, and then I suppose that improved fuel efficiency as well. So 1.6 sports, generally on the outside you'll have that style of alloy wheel on a diesel. You have that nice rear diffuser section along the back bumper as well, and then over along the back window as well. The rear window is tinted, and there's a nice black little section along there. They've also tinted the rear tail lights and stuff like that as well. So the previous model that was in it, called the ES, it didn't have, let's say, that diffuser, it didn't have that black section along there, it didn't have the tinted rear glass. It actually makes a massive difference. It makes the car much more aggressive looking at the back. And then what they did was the wheel arches along there, they've become black from the previous model as well, rather than grey, and the front section is black as well, so it's nice, what's called a piano black finish, and it looks really well. These cars are cool. They look, when you see them come towards you on the road, they're just nice to stand out. They have nice big daytime running lights, and yeah, they just look really cool. Let's open up the doors just while I'm doing this. There's 3 years warranty on these cars from new, 3 years roadside assist, but we found them to be excessively reliable, so no real problems there. Nice deep boot. They come with a puncture repair kit, and then if you want you can put a spare wheel into them as well. The sport models now have a premium audio system, so it's got this subwoofer here, so it'll give you extra bass if you need it, but you can actually independently disable that as well. So if you decide I don't really want that, you don't have to have it. Everyone's got rear electrics and child locks and 3-point safety belts and armrest in the centre, and then you have the seat function that if I lift that up and lift it in there, so we've got magic seats is what they're called, and just very handy. Some people throw paperwork and things like that along the bottom there, some people throw their dogs, some people throw all sorts of things. It's just very useful if you didn't want to be throwing stuff in the boot and you want it handy. With these cars then, if I take the key, and again I am mindful I'm going to run out of time here, so I'm going to try and run through this. So basically you can unlock the car and that using the key, and then they have a full opening function as well. So I'm just doing this from the key with the windows, and then I can lock the car and close up the windows as well, and fold in the wing mirrors too. So that's pretty cool, but it's handy. And they've also got follow me home lights as well, so basically when you get into the car or get out of the car after a journey, the lights will stay on to light up your driveway as you walk up to the door of the house. Just the usual things like folding in the mirrors and electrics for windows and mirrors, cruise control so you can maintain and set your speed as you drive along the motorway or limit it, or in towns. Bluetooth connections down along here, so we can tune in our phone and it'll come up through the centre section along there, which is not doing at the moment because there's warning messages on, so I'm just getting rid of them. Then we can, yeah, exactly, so it'll bring it up then. So this guy here toggles through this menu here, which is going to be average speed, miles per gallon, screensavers, clocks, all that kind of stuff along there. Automatics for headlights, which come on at night themselves, automatic for wipers when it rains, revolution counter down along here, and speedo and temperature, and then we have the blue lights either side of the speedo, and that's related to this button here, which turns on an economy function, and it's just a visual aid to make you drive more economically, to say you're driving maybe not as economically as you could. AUX and auxiliary and a USB for charging mobile phones and iPods and all that kind of stuff. These cars have a start-stop function, so when you pull up to a traffic light they can go into a stop function just to save fuel. Dual zone climate control along here. Again, I'm really sorry now that I'm running through some of this stuff very quickly, but unfortunately we just don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to drive forward here on this. And basically what I have, front parking sensors now. So down along here we have front and rear parking sensors. That's turn off the ultrasonic alarm. That's traction control and vehicle stability assist, which keeps the car in check. So if I go forward, I've got a warning now that's telling me that I'm going to crash into that. Or if I go for reverse, then that's telling me that I'm going backwards. And similarly, so you've got a visual aid, and then we have an audio. Okay, let's not hit anything. Yeah, so I got an audio aid, you see the flashing down below. So that's it. These 1.6 diesel engines, power wise, lots and lots and lots of torque in them. They're very lively. I actually can't remember the last time someone drove one of these cars and got out of it and was actually not impressed with the power in it. Every time I still drive them myself, I find them quite good. So Brian is my name at the garage here. So if there's any questions or queries, we're a garage that's here over 65, nearly, well, not far off 70 years now. And you can find us at www.hondacentre.ie, or find us on Facebook under Honda Centre, or just go subscribe to the channel here, and you'll get update videos. So that is 1.6, that is the 1.6 diesel sport. So everything you see there comes standard on that car. So if I sent you this video, it's just showing you that specification on it, or on our advert. So thanks again.